Screen printing.
This is cool.
I think T-shirts when I think this, but you can do other stuff,
I
right?
think you can screen print a lot of different things.
Okay.
Yeah, Cory's out this morning, and he's showing us the way.
No kidding. You know it. And, you know, I'm actually with probably the most handsome screen printer, certainly in the Southwest, perhaps in all of North America. This is Jacob Metters is with us this morning, and he's a professor. This is his business over at ASU, but we're in his home studio, just a little bit west of our studio there at Fox 10. And thanks for getting up early for us. Now, on Saturday, you're going to provide, you know, regular Joes like me or anybody, a chance to come into your studio and find out how all of this works. And then they get to walk out with a finished project, right?
Yes, this is a program from Scottsdale Museum of Art, Contemporary Art, and they basically invited people to come into an artist studio and see how they work, see how the space works, and then they can also pull away a piece of work.
How fun. Now, so screen printing is your business, and not just T-shirts, but you do all kinds of printing. And if people want to bring their own image in that they want to, I assume T-shirts are what you'll be doing on Saturday, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, if they want to get their own image on a T-shirt, what sorts of images are best?
Simple line images, nothing too complex. So basically, you could take a printed image, a digital printed image, take some tracing paper, have some markers that you could use that will block out light, and then we could line it up, you could trace it, and then use that as an image. Here's an example of that actually printed.
So beautiful.
With letterpress, so this is actually handset type. Or you could, I got some film, and you can cut it out with an X-Acto knife. It's a more complicated, more challenging process. So this was at one point all red film, and then we cut this out with an X-Acto knife and expose it onto a screen. Cool.
I love your studio here, and you've got an awful lot of great equipment here. Some of it very ancient, and you know, from primitive times. And you're still printing in the hand or in the old-fashioned way in some areas. But this is quite a modern piece. What's happening over here?
This is an exposure unit. So the screens basically, we're going to have a photo emulsion on it. This emulsion basically, if I'll step in here, basically is light sensitive. And what we do is we create a block out. So we're going to, if you want to pretend that this has not been exposed, you'll drop this into the unit, and then we'll bring it down, and then we'll vacuum it so it has a nice tight fit, and then we'll shoot it with a lot of UV light. Once that happens, we expose the screen, but we've only exposed the negative space. The positive space actually hasn't been exposed to light, so we can actually wash that out with water.
Boy, you're going to make people so happy. And, you know, it is Christmas time. If you want to come in with a Christmas image of some kind, you're welcome to do it. But get online. It's is it smoka.org? We'll figure out that. Why am I asking you? I don't even know. But we'll figure out how you can get yourself registered for this great event. And then all kinds of artists will be sharing their skills with people this Saturday, courtesy of the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. So we'll figure it all out. More coming up in a couple of minutes.
I love that basement space you're in.
I was thinking the same thing. What a cool work area.
Put like a brewery in the back corner.
Yeah.
Serve some IPAs.
There you go. Brew your own beer back there. Well, Cory's previewing a screen printing workshop taking place this weekend if you're interested in learning how to do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Artwork that you can really spread around, Cory.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. And you're going to really be able to give somebody a beautiful gift if that's your aim, or get something nice for yourself. We're here at Warbird Studio, and here's Jacob Metters, and he's the guy who knows everything. This is, who's it, Uti again?
Uti.
Uti.
Yes.
Uti, come show yourself. She's a beautiful girl, and she comes with the place. So when you get over here, you're going to love what Jacob's got to show you. But let's give folks an idea of how this very old process is going to work. When did people start doing this sort of printing?
I would say probably in the 20th century, about 20th century. One of the people who really made this super popular in the fine art world was Andy Warhol. And he did, so a lot of his images you see of iconic people, pop imagery, was through screen printing.
Okay, let's show us how it works.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is we're just going to, it's a screen, and it's a stencil, and we're just going to kind of put a little bit of ink in here.
Oh, and as we said earlier, in case you missed our first get-together, You can bring your own image, and a simple line image is probably best, but you can bring something along from home, or Jacob's got some options for you here
So
as well.
some cooked up images that if you feel like you're a little intimidated by the process, I can help you out. Also, if you have images that you want to use and you're not sure, just bring them. And what we'll do is I'll go through them with you as a professional printmaker. And basically, that's what we're doing right there.
Look at that. Well, how do you describe this image that we're looking at?
This
here?
is a quail. So my tribe, Machupta, basically we use a lot of birds in our ceremonies, in our language.
Beautiful that is.
We also used them as a source of food. And so this.
And where are the Machupta found?
Northern California. So Chico, California. That's north of Sacramento, about a couple hours.
Gotcha.
So that's about as easy as it gets.
Love that. Yeah. And that's something you could, boy, I would take that just as it is. That's gorgeous. That's frameable.
You can have
what?
Yeah.
I wasn't fishing, but what the heck? I'll have one. Thank you so much. And remember, you can get together with Jacob or any of a number of other artists in other disciplines. SMOCA, S-M-O-C-A. SMOC, that's Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. SMOCA.org. Just get on the website. You can find out where all of these artists will be showing off their crafts. Yeah, I'd like to pull one. Okay. This coming Saturday.
Push down and squeeze it across.
There we go.
There you go. All the way to the end.
Oh, nicely
Okay,
done.
here
All
we
right.
go. That's good.
I'm not that great.
That was great.
My wrists are very feminine. That's my problem. You know, when I can't even wear a watch. I look like
Why?
my mother-in-law. When I have a watch on.
You need a bigger watch.
Because I don't have much of a wrist. Look, he's got
Let
a
me see.
look at that. That's a manly
Wait,
wrist.
let me see
hair
your
and
wrist.
everything.
Okay, put
look at
yours-
me. I look like
Hair
his
and
prom
everything.
date.
Yeah.
Put a corsage on that thing.
there. I was
Really?
gonna
I
say
should
the
have
same.
like a nosegay on here, or a corsage.
Yeah, or some bangle bracelets or
Come
something.
see
bangle.
Jacob this Saturday. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You know,
Arm
a
candy.
nice tennis bracelet would be good.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You would rock a tennis bracelet.
That was my high school nickname. Yeah.
Tennis bracelet?
Arm candy.
No, arm candy.
I have no idea how we get to where we are sometimes with Cory.
It starts like pretty normal,
And
and
then
then
it
all
goes-
of a sudden, weird.
Again,
It turns down weird
making
street.
morning weird.